Cheryl? Oh, haven't you heard? There was a terrible fire at Thornhill last night. Ordeal at Sweetwater River. I was asleep when the fire started. They think it was a breeze knocking over a lit candle catching the curtains. What are you two doing here? I'm telling everyone you ran back into that towering inferno to save me, not that hideous family portrait that you love so much. It was a terrible, tragic accident. If you tell anyone the truth about what happened with the fire, I'll tell everyone about what really happened in the barn with Daddy. You were cruel to me, Mother. It was abuse. So, henceforth, if you breathe, it is because I give you air. If you drink, it is because I poured your cup myself. And if you move, it is quietly and with my blessing. Things are going to be different now, Mommy. Better. You'll see.
Cheryl?
Paying you back for saving me at Sweetwater River. You gave me the kiss of life, Archie Andrews. Were they ever yours? Oh, Betty. I did not emerge from the frozen depths of Sweetwater River, nor the flames of Thornhill, to allow my vixens to sling milkshakes at some death-cursed diner. The answer is a double cherry on top now. Hello? Bride of Hobo. Welcome to Thistle House. Mother's in the conservatory. Follow me. Where was your father's mercy when I slept under the same roof as a cold-blooded killer night after night? I will not have a living, breathing reminder of the darkest chapter of my life walking the streets of Riverdale. Give a girl a warning, will you? I thought you gave that damn thumb drive to Sheriff Keller. Are you threatening me? If I testify, you're giving me that video. You're a stone-cold bitch, Betty Cooper. My father threatened him. Daddy said he would hurt Jughead if FP didn't comply. Is that extenuating enough?
Cat, Valerie has a norovirus.
I don't mind stepping in. After all, if you can be a river vixen, Josie, I can be a pussycat. As long as it's a cover, I'm sure I'll know the lyrics. You two are like chimps in captivity, grooming and picking lice off each other. And thank God I'm quick on my feet. Might bring you peace.
Ask my permission to date them? No, because you didn't need it, and I don't need yours.
Dating is one thing. This is...
So, button-down Kevin Keller has a sex drive. So what? Oh, Betty, how little you know of the human psyche. Kevin used to be a lonely, awkward, fat boy with acne.
And?
In his mind, he's still that unattractive Pugsley. Even if he has to find it in the woods. Even with a killer on the loose. Even if you don't approve.
Thank you, Loris.
Anytime.
Oh, Kevin. You precious, beautiful, compulsive piece of trash. Pour moi? Merci.
Ladies and gentlemen, a new story begins.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I need some air.
Okay.
If you hadn't come when you did,
Where?
the pussycats already saved me.
I feel so sick about this. Nick's a monster.
I want Nick to pay. To suffer. To burn in hell.
Then it's settled.
Cheryl, I'm so sorry.
Don't be silly. I'm used to it. And besides, you heard what Mommy said. Nothing really happened to me. Veronica, everything's fine. I mean, can you even imagine me facing off against Nick St. Clair in a courtroom battle royale? I'd be a laughingstock.
Cheryl, wait.
Did you tell your parents? Compartmentalizing. But I also see right through you, invisible woman. Yeah, of course. Whisk us away, never more to be seen. Dear God, Betty. Is there no memory, however traumatic, you won't defile?
Just trying to get to the truth.
I've told you the truth. Now fly away, little bird. Not maple syrup, but the other kind of business. After all you kept from me about Daddy, about Jason's death, is this another piece of your cryptic puzzle?
I never told you any such stories. Started.
Cheryl, how am I? How am I? You roofied me. You tried to rape me. You're a less than zero monster.
At least I'm not a desperate tart from a truck stop town, hon.
Call your lawyer. Seeing as you're such an unrepentant spore, I think I'll be pressing charges after all.
Sweetie, you're not gonna be saying anything about that night to anyone. After all, there's a reason it's called hush money.
Even after he murdered your son. Not even against my would-be rapist. Not until you tell me the truth about the sugar man. Was an awful human being, and thank God he's dead. But I'm alive, and I'm begging you. For once in your life, be honest with me. Care about me more. It's simple. The St. Clairs bought your silence.
I usually do the honors.
Not today, Cha-Cha. I was born for this moment. Engines warm and ready.
Over the years, there were many sugarmen.
Thank you for that, Mommy. OMG! Another gift from your secret admirer? What you did, saving me from that Nick Saint creature. It's a debt I'll never be able to repay. What I can do is offer my humble skills to make your career blossom.
It's all good.
Do you want to bail on practice?
It'll keep my mind off last night.
Speaking of, I cannot believe you went on a date with Chuck last night. Out of the way, Bert and Ernie. This sick game you're playing with my girl ends now. Some people may be buying the snake oil you're peddling, but not me. You're still the same Chuck that thinks women are playthings to possess and torture.
Cheryl.
Mr. Svensson's here to clean up the trash. For all we know, he's the one sending your mom those letters, too.
Come on, Josie.
You call me up and ask me would I like to go with you and see. I've got some plans for tonight, and then I stop.
Oh my God, Josie, you're back. It's like a sailor's robe. Luckily, I just picked up a new bottle of lavender essential oil. Turn around. Isn't she, though?
Girls.
No, it's okay, Mr. Svensson.
Oh my God, Josie, it's so not okay. Take your male gaze and your male privilege and get out of the women's locker room. Can you believe that? He should be fired and investigated, the peeping Tom. Clean that up, plebe. The way you did my brother's blood.
Get you another milkshake right away. On the house.
Where's Jason's stocking?
I couldn't find it. And anyway,
Pray tell, is this?
Dad, what is that?
Cheryl, Marjorie Blossom, what have you done?
Isn't it obvious, Mother? I've saved Christmas. I was thinking, maybe you could go to Mr. Lodge for a job. Be forced to admit that the only skill you have is being a terrible mother. So I guess you're gonna have to get creative in the new year.
Were you with this group when they...
To save us all from
Mother?
Satan's
Nana?
power and we
Is it time to open
will
presents?
pray. Oh, tidings words of comfort and joy.
Santa?
Comfort and joy, comfort and joy.
Good God. You almost sound proud.
Veronica, do you have a minute?
We are welcoming these students with open minds, hearts, and arms.
Cheryl.
If you
Hell
have
no.
any personal
My home life is a Dickensian nightmare. I won't have school turn into one too.
schedule,
Wrong, Veronica. No one invited Southside scum to our school. Listen up, ragamuffins. I will not allow Riverdale High's above-average GPA to suffer because of classrooms that are overcrowded with underachievers. So please, do us all a favor and find some other school to debase with your hardscrabble ways. And I convinced him to pay Nick a visit. And I thought Archie could convince him that reparations were in order. Is that I betrayed your confidence, Veronica? Cameras aren't here, Jackie-O. And what about Jughead's article? It says that great-great-great-grandpappy Blossom hired General Pickens to steal land from the Uktana. Literally hundreds of people. For what? A bunch of maple trees?
It wasn't just trees.
You're definitely getting better, Archie.
Have you no scruples, Mother? Betty was literally sick to her stomach at school yesterday, Mother. What if it was over this? Mother, he has a wife and weekend. Two of my favorite words. So, where are we going and how extravagant a wardrobe should I pack? I see. Of course. My mistake. Have fun with your romances. That's all. Enjoy your couples only weekend. Kisses to all. Bye now.
Did you just tell Jughead that Archie and Betty kissed?
Yes? So what if I did? Oh, that's right. You're new here. Hi, I'm Cheryl Blossom, AKA Cheryl Bombshell, which means I need no reasons. I simply am.
Why don't you tell me what's bothering you? Because clearly, you're in a lot of pain.
Get your sapphic serpent hands off my body!
So good to see you.
Now, you may think you've mastered the art of silent tears, but I saw you crying during that movie, Cheryl.
I never cry in movies. Real life's tragic enough. Said he used to be such a carefree kid growing up. He stopped being that happy kid. Everyone thinks I'm this loveless monster. But it isn't true. I loved someone who loved me. No, not JJ. Her name was Heather. She was my best friend in junior high. Of course he did. But Daddy died months ago.
Cheryl. Unless it involves that blouse.
Nice, right? For the record, j'adore your flannel mesh aesthetic. I'm merely augmenting it for the occasion. I invited her to be my emotional support. Oh, Mumsy, I had the most frightful daymare. Daddy was back.
Calm down.
Twin to your father?
Twin? But Daddy never said anything about having a brother.
Lesbos.
Oh my God. Well, I don't think there's any way you amateurs are going to top that, so practice is over, Vixens. Inner Circle Vixens, hang back. You know who you are.
What is it?
He's wearing my father's pajamas.
What?
My uncle. Tony, I think they pushed my Nana down the stairs. I think I figured it out. You paralyzed Nana Rose with the Tannis root. and then pushed her down the stairs.
We're gonna make you all better. All better.
Oh, you poor child. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Thank you, Sister Woodhouse.
The ones making you think such awful, unnatural thoughts. Today, you must rest. Tomorrow, the real work. The conversion begins.
And Cheryl Blossom finds herself more troubled than usual. With nary a thing to look forward to, except for movie nights, during which time Cheryl would imagine what her friends might be doing. As Cheryl Blossom withered,
But foolish girl, what have you done? What? No, you said... Start over. And next time, listen, child. You'll never get better if you don't listen to me.
Now that you've barged your way in.
Movie night. Clean yourself up.
Cheryl? Cheryl?
Tony?
We came to rescue you.
You did?
There are a bunch of nuns coming. We have to go. Come on.
Kevin! I hear I'm back just in time for Carrie the Musical, which you're directing. Well, as far as the lead role's concerned, cancel them. I'm obviously Riverdale High's Carrie White. And this school's gonna burn. I'm Cheryl Blossom, playing the iconic role of Carrie White.
Tone deaf.
So, to settle this matter once and for all, Maestro?
Okay.
I'd hear that word sounding so sweet. Thousands of voices forever repeating. Carrie, Carrie, Carrie. I am the sound of distant thunder, the color of flame. I'm Carrie, that no one will claim. But someday, oh my, someday, someone will know my name. In a world when nothing. That's how it starts. Shooting hearts.
As I reminded Principal Weatherby when I told him you didn't have my approval to do the musical and never will.
So what, you just feast on broken dreams now? Is that it?
This.
Do you know whose blood this is, Mummy? This is Jason's blood. This is Daddy's blood. And the next blood to be spilt will be yours. If you so much as pluck one hair from Nana Rose's little head, I'll end you. I want to be emancipated. I want Thistle House all to myself. I also feel it is my duty to say that, like the Furies of ancient Greece who ceaselessly pursue blood atonement when a crime's been committed, The Vixens and I vow that we will not rest until those responsible for the murder of our sister is rightly punished. In that case, absorb my hard-learned advice. You need concrete proof or confession or both. First step, buy yourself some time while you investigate. That means pretending everything is normal. None of this is your fault, Betty. If Chick is dead, that's a psycho's doing, not yours. One of your gentleman callers. I suggest you run whilst you still can. I only miss when I mean to. Luckily, I was able to get to my archery set and hunting cape. I shot to wound, hit him in the right shoulder. He's fled into the woods where I plan to track him. Get back, you hobgoblin.
Like I said.
Untie her. I thought you'd want to know. I saw your strapping conquistador father holding a summit with Mummy and Uncle Claudius. I'm off to deliver some nibbles to my Cherie and her chums at the White Worm.
Not tonight.
And why, pray tell, not?